because a tech company or any company in general wants to sell you something. That's the objective. And as you as the consumer, you have to see through the bull. Hey guys, I've been watching a couple of videos about whether tech tubers lie or whether tech companies lie. And it made me start to think about my place in this entire social media platform like YouTube, Facebook, and the rest, and to ask the question to you all, do you think tech tubers or tech companies lie? In this episode of Slices, I kind of want to get into my history of where I came from, but also ask that question to you, and hopefully you can answer it down in the comments below, whether you think tech companies or tech tubers lie. So a bit of history on myself. Now, I have a small community here, and I'm thankful for everybody that's come and joined me on this journey. But I started this channel a long time ago, but I only started recently posting about a year ago about my journey in 3D printing and how I built out, or how am I building out a 3D print farm. I didn't start this to make money from you. I didn't start this to even get free products from companies. I literally just wanted to showcase my journey as I grow a small print farm to hopefully hundreds or thousands of machines one day. It goes further than that, and how I choose products for my 3D print farm and how I look at companies and YouTube in general. As you continue to watch my channel, you'll notice that for the most part, I buy most of my stuff. And I like that because I don't like to be beholden to one company. I don't like to be controlled, by one company or one brand. I like to be able to see what product works best for me, but not just ignore the other brands. And that's how I started. This channel is all about me building a small 3D print farm, but also how I view technology in general. Before I started pulling my resources to this channel last year, I was doing reviews for a PC website. And that website, I did reviews for PC components. So either RAM, AIO coolers, some basically various cases, you know what I mean. I was sampled most of the products that I reviewed. And in that process, I learned a lot about how tech companies will sample you, but expect a certain level of, I don't want to say they asked me to lie or anything like that. They didn't do that. But sampling in any industry, manufacturers do expect a certain level of, hey, this is good, if you know what I mean. During my tenure at the website, I reviewed certain products that I did not like at all, and I stated so. Some of these products were $300 to $500, and they were sampled to me for free, but that didn't change my mind, because the one thing you're going to learn about me is I look at every product that I buy, sample as a consumer, with consumer rights in mind. A product can be amazing, but if it's controlled by the company and what you can and can't do with it, that naturally makes me not like the product. In addition to that, if a product is just simply bad and is not working based on the marketing that they're pushing for this product, I'm going to state that as well. And that's the important aspect as you look at my reviews, my content. There are some types of YouTubers, once they reach a certain level, they do tend to not want to stop the gravy train from coming, and they will review certain products a little bit more favorably. And I'm not saying that's all YouTubers, that's not. I can understand why some tech YouTubers or just YouTubers in general, they get in a free product, how they tend to be a little bit more biased so they don't ruin the relationship. Fortunately for me, I can afford most of the products that I want for my 3D print farm. I can afford most of the products I need for my computing. One of the things about me, I'm very neutral. And that goes back to it when I was a child. My family started as a Sega family, but I didn't like just being held to one platform, one console. So I pretty much did a lot of work around my house for family and friends to make enough money so I could buy multiple consoles from everybody. And that extends to now in the present, where I don't like to be locked in one ecosystem. And that's an important aspect of how I operate, especially mentally. While I have Bamboo, I have Snapmaker, and all sorts of products, I don't like to be locked to one company. Now, let me be clear. We all have our biases. I have a small spot in my heart for Soval, even though their products can be underbaked, half baked most of the time. But I also like to root for the underdog. However, I will continue, whether I like the company or not, to state if something is bad with the product, whether it's a great product but has some flaws, or again, it's a really bad product and has some redeeming qualities. I'm going to give you the good and the bad. And that's not going to stop no matter how successful I am in this platform, because at the end of the day, I am a consumer just like you. And I wear that with a badge of honor, because there's not enough people, in my opinion, that once they get to a certain level, they stop operating under the mindset that they're a consumer, because whether they get used to having free products sent to them, whatever it means, they just stop operating in the mindset of a consumer who just wants the best value for their dollar. And that's something I can promise you, no matter what I do, how successful I get, I'm going to continue to push the narrative that if the product isn't good for somebody who's buying it and they're a low income or whatever type of income, this is their first product or whatever their second product. And if it's not good enough, I am going to call it out. Even if I like the company, even if I buy the product myself, whether I get it for free, I'm going to continue to beat that drum that consumers are first and anything else is secondary. The question of whether tech tubers lie, again, there's going to be some, because once this becomes a full on business, I can see them again trying not to hurt sponsors and all that other stuff. And that's them. But I set this channel up for, I'm not going to accept a channel sponsorship. I might have some ads maybe in the future, but that still won't cause me to not be for with any company, even if they advertise with me. If they do something wrong or they violate consumer rights, I am going to continue to call them out. And that's just me. I don't like to be stuck in one area. And I guess people who know me know it's a control issue. But that control issue does benefit people like yourself who are watching. I won't let a company dictate what I say. Whether I buy the product myself or I get it for free, I'm going to keep saying it. I'm a consumer first, and I want this channel to be about technology, not just 3D printers, but PC components, everything. I'm always going to view everything that I get through the lens of a actual consumer. And if I only had enough money to buy this product, whether is it good enough for it? Now, does tech companies lie? Well, you know what? Marketing exists for a reason. They're not necessarily lying. They're just polishing a turd in a lot of cases. They'll push numbers up or they'll make the numbers a certain way so they can make the product seem better than their last product if it's a successor to a product. That's what marketing does. So yes, in a way, a lot of companies do lie, but hey, it means you as a consumer have to be vigilant in how you view the product and continue to do research on whatever product you decide to buy. Because a tech company or any company in general wants to sell you something. That's the objective of the company, is to sell you something. And as the consumer, you have to see through the bullshit and see if whether again that product is right for you. Whether that's going and watching YouTube videos or going on a website, all that stuff matters. But then at the end of the day, you want to be able to know firsthand that yes, this company is lying to me, but how much are they lying to me about? Like, what features are half-baked? What features are really, really good? That is the responsibility for you. That comes back to people like myself. We want to give you the real information on whatever product that I'm presenting to you. Again, whether it's I paid for it myself, which often that's what it's going to be, or I got it for free. Again, like you, if I'm looking for a new laptop, I'm going to research. I'm going to look at YouTube channels and all that other stuff, and I'm going to see whether even the person's not sponsored or anything. I want to keep researching to see if that product over multiple channels, over multiple social media platforms, if the message is consistent. And even then, I'll buy it from a place where I can buy it, and if I don't like it, I can return it. At the beginning of this video, I did ask, do tech tubers lie? Do tech companies lie? I want to know what you think. I want to know your opinions, your slices. So post them down below. Like and subscribe, people. It really does help me. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.